The Lakers, they were in action for their first preseason game against the Kings last night. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, they took the floor under head coach Darvin Ham for the first time. And in the first half, we saw a good amount of their starters here, Rich, and got a little chance to see what Anthony Davis can do.
Yeah, they've been talking a lot more about Anthony Davis being the focal point on the offense. And look, they've got the talent. It's just a matter of whether or not Darvin Ham and these veterans can bring this chemistry together.
Jalen, what stood out to you from the Lakers last night?
The health of Anthony Davis is going to be the key to their season, and the depth of adding Patrick Beverley in the backcourt. They also added Dennis Schroeder. I think that's going to give them some defensive tenacity and well-needed speed.
Russell Westbrook, I know there was a lot of questions about how he was going to look with the Lakers. You can see there, dishing out to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis shooting threes. That was a big key for them a couple years ago.
Oh, it was huge. Look, this is a man that hit game winners in the postseason, like knocking down threes, and then shot, 17% last year from three? That made the floor even smaller. It highlighted Russell Westbrook's inability to shoot even more. So he's got to be able to knock down shots to open up the floor.
But as we just saw in that play, it's the defensive side of the ball that there's some questions at for the Lakers. Not Anthony Davis, as once again, he hits a three.
Yeah, knock it down. Look, the defense, that's what made them a 2020 champion, was their defense.
So the Kings walk away with a dominant win, but it's the preseason, so we can't take too much. You can't make too much out of any individual preseason game. But, Zach, what were you looking at in this one?
Anthony Davis jump shots. As you said, Malika, that was a key to their championship run. And I've said before, I think we're getting an Anthony Davis vengeance season. He's going to have to provide a little bit of spacing if Russ is going to play with the starters. Defensively, he's got to be at his peak for him to have any chance to get into the inner circle of contenders. But for me, it's LeBron and AD. They're knowns. We know what they're going to be. The rest of the team is a big, giant question mark outside of Pat Beverley, who I think is a great fit. So we'll see how they go. It's one preseason game.
So I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud. If Russ is still on the team, I think to maximize his ability, because Russ is still a very productive player. 18, 7, and 7 last year. But when you're making the kind of money he makes in this situation, people are going to judge him by salary more than his game. I think to maximize everybody's game, including LeBron and AD's, would be ultimately to bring Russ off the bench. Because now he gets to be ball dominant with a second unit. And when he gets up off of the bench, you know what's going to happen in the arena? Everybody's going to clap. And he's going to energize the arena as a reserve. With him as a starter and spotting up and playing off the ball, and LeBron, of course, needs the ball. Of course, AD needs the ball. It's not going to maximize his game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.